What up, everybody? What up, man? We back, man. Social Junkie Podcast, episode 156. Again, we appreciate everyone being here to join us again today, man, for another episode of the podcast. Thank you, everybody, for being patient with us, man. I don't know how many weeks it's been since we put out an episode, but it's been a little while. Probably like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
3 weeks.
But there's been so much shit going on, man. That's why we haven't been here. I think at first we were trying to, I think it was like work or some shit. We couldn't find a day or something. I can't remember what first happened. But then unexpectedly, my fucking cousin passed away, man. So then me and my family have been dealing with that. I'm trying to it's fucking like shit flying around and shit. But yeah, my cousin unexpectedly passed away. My cousin Jeff. A lot of people may not know him as Jeff. If you do know him, a lot of people know him as Dirt, DJ Poor One. So man, I just want to say, all here, rest in peace to my cousin, my cousin Jeff, man. Like I said, this shit unexpectedly happened. So I'm not gonna get into all the details, but like I said, there's been a lot of shit going on last couple weeks. So again, thank you for being patient with us, guys. I go by the name of P. My nigga Brandon's with me as always. I almost forgot how to start this shit and do this shit because it's been a little while, but episode 156, man. Again, we appreciate y'all, man. If you listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud, we appreciate y'all, man. We should be back to our regularly scheduled program of dropping episodes every single week. So yeah, this is a weekly podcast for those that don't know. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud. Make sure you like and subscribe. Subscribe and follow us on there. YouTube episodes drop after the audio episodes, so subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Again, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, every single week. We appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, hope everybody had a safe and happy Halloween. And I think that should be everything for the intro. Oh, yeah, if you have any Q&A questions that you want to send to us, please send it over to socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. We tried to do the little thing that where you can send anonymous questions and link it to the link tree, but that shit didn't work on the app I was trying to use, and then all this shit happened. So I haven't tried it again, but I'll try it again. And when we have that squared away to where you don't have to send an email, and you can just go to our link on the Instagram and send anonymous questions, we'll let you guys know. But in the meantime, again, socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. If you have anything for the Q&A segment, we don't say your names. You just read your gender if it relates to the question. And the Q&A segment is always at the end of the podcast. So we'll do that today. I'll do the rundown in a second. But I want to say shout out to our brother, Treble J. We did his podcast a couple weeks ago. Time out with Treble J. So check that out. I'll put the link in the description on YouTube. And I'll put it in the link in the Apple and Spotify, so you can see it like on the little description. You can see the little link to his podcast as well. Me and Brandon were on there. We did it on the computer through an app called StreamYard, which I thought was really cool. And we may use it one day if we ever need to use it. So I thought that app was really cool. So check out our brother Treble J, man. Shout out to you, man, because I know you listen to every single episode. Keep doing your thing, brother.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. Independent podcast gang. He's really a real dope dude, man. He's really a helpful guy.
So make sure y'all follow him. He got a sports channel. Make sure y'all follow that one, and a relationship channel. So
yeah, this nigga do 3 podcasts. Yeah. He do the Time Out with Treble. He got a relationship podcast with his girl, and he do a sports one. Yeah. That's podcast dedication right there. Yeah. Podcast right now, we gonna start at what's trending. I'm gonna start us off this week. Then we got like 6 would you rather scenarios that we do, because this has been a collection of stuff that we've got like it's been a couple weeks, it's been some weeks, like we said. So we got a collection of a bunch of stuff. We had to take out a lot of stuff because the episode would have been too long if we did everything that we had written down. So what's trending? Would you rather music? We got like 3 things for sports, some boxing and NFL stuff, and then the Q&A segment will be last. So I will get us started. And what's trending? And we will go from there. So what's the first thing I have? Oh, this is pretty funny. I didn't have this written down, but I saw this earlier. This is pretty funny. I don't know how true this is, but this is still pretty funny for this shoe. And it's I guess this is a discussion that we can have, a little quick discussion that we can have about this. It says a man won a $30 million lottery jackpot. When he got the money, he wore a yellow costume to keep his identity a secret. I'm gonna put the picture of the video. It looks like it's in like Japan or China. It's in one of those countries because shit looks like, I guess it's Chinese. I don't know. Could be Japanese, but yeah, he's in a costume. And the reason he wore the costume, when they asked him why, he said that he wanted to keep his prize a secret from his wife and child.
Damn. He
was saying he was worried that the money might make them lazy. Do we agree with that?
I mean, I could definitely see there's a great percentage of people that like blow their money and become very complacent after they get it. So I definitely see his reasoning behind it.
I can see the reason of wearing an outfit to where other people don't recognize you, but I don't know. Hide the money from your wife and kids. That's a little because how you gonna spend the money? They not going. What are they not gonna see that you fucking have a Ferrari now?
That's true.
Where'd you get this money from? Fucking welfare, like fucking Peter Griffin. It's like where'd you get this money from?
That's true.
Like how do you hide money from your wife and child? $30 million at that? I don't think. And I was like, bro, that's your wife. If you can't trust your wife with money, you shouldn't be married to her.
That's true.
That's what I think. That's just what I think. But I'm having a little fun over here. But yeah, that's just what I think. I don't think that you should be hiding money from your wife and child. If you have to do that, like you shouldn't be married to this woman.
And for him to know that they would misappropriate like the amount of money that he'll get,
yeah, like
it definitely probably shows that he probably shouldn't have married her then.
I wonder how long they've been married. That's pretty fucking funny. But I'll put the where's my pen? I'll put the picture in the video so y'all can see it. I'm gonna put
I don't know how you hide that much money though. I don't know how you can go about doing that.
Unless he still lives modestly and just has the money. But that'd be really fucked up though, because how do you hide money from you? I just don't understand the fact.
And he could just be saying that kind of shit just so it looks good in front face in the media, you know.
That doesn't look good though. It's like why you hiding money from your wife and kid? That's fucked up. Like I said, I understand if you're trying to hide it from friends and other people.
Yeah.
Like moochers. That's the word, right? Moochers.
Yeah.
Are you a moocher? You've mooched off me before. Fucking moochers. Do y'all know any moochers out there? Anybody in your family a moocher? Like that's the type of people that you stay away from in your family. The people that you know gonna ask you for shit. That's moochers. That's the word, right?
No, that's the word. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. Moochers. All right. What's the next thing I have? Because I didn't even have that written down. Do y'all know who is the slowest drive-through in fast food in 2022? The slowest drive-through.
McDonald's.
Anybody take a wild guess? No.
I'm gonna tell y'all the three.
I'm gonna tell y'all the three fastest. Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts, and KFC are the three fastest of 2022.
Chick-fil-A ain't up there.
The fastest? I mean the slowest. This is the slowest. This is the slowest. It's funny you said Chick-fil-A. Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts, and KFC are the fastest.
There's nobody be really going there like that.
What? It's the fastest? Niggas be going to Taco Bell. Not KFC and Dunkin'. I mean, I be seeing people at Dunkin' Donuts. I've never went to Dunkin' Donuts for anything that's not a donut. Because I know people... No, I have one time.
I go there for iced coffee.
Go to Starbucks for iced coffee. I got a perfect iced coffee drink. Hey, guys, I just got on to Starbucks. Like, I'm late. I am so late, guys. Like, I just got put onto this drink at Starbucks, and now I'm, like, addicted. And they told me I was going to be addicted. Like, I've never been to Starbucks, nigga. Ever. I never wanted to be that guy.
Seems like you're addicted to being ugly, too.
Yeah. So you know who's the slowest? You said it already. It's Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's the slowest?
They're the slowest drive-thru in 2022.
Damn. So I guess that 2-lane shit ain't working.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all doing? But they have the best customer service though. Yeah,
they do. But it's like, why do they have people outside sometimes, and then sometimes you gotta order at the fucking little thing, the little shit that you drive up to? Like, why don't they just pick one?
I thought they do either or.
Like, why do they switch? Like, why don't you just pick one? Which one do y'all want to do?
Probably because based on the weather and time.
Well, obviously it ain't working because they just slow. I didn't believe
that is true. That is true. That it really must not be. If they label it as the slowest, this 2-lane shit clearly ain't working.
I think people would fuck with Chick-fil-A a lot though. I had Chick-fil-A yesterday. Chick-fil-A is always.
You had that sandwich?
Yeah, that shit was pretty good. It was pretty good. I didn't eat it till like way later because I pulled a U. I pulled your move.
What the fuck?
Bro, this nigga be ordering fast food and be having to just sit in the bag on the counter for like an hour, 2 hours.
Because I'll be busy doing something. Like we'll have to do the podcast and I'm not finna rush.
Every time he gets fast food, he's busy. So bad.
Oh my god!
I did that yesterday though. Yesterday I did that because I just wasn't in the mood yesterday and my food was just sitting there and I had to fucking put the shit in the oven. I had to put the fries and shit in the oven. Our microwave stopped working out of nowhere. Fuse just fucking blew.
I got an article for you later about microwaves.
About microwave. All right, guys. Y'all remember Arizona iced tea in the cans, the best ones. I always get the gallon one. Like I get that shit from Kroger and Walmart all the time. The gallon, the lemon iced tea one. That's my favorite one. The founder pledges because y'all remember they used to be 99¢.
Yeah.
But I think the price raised to $2 a can because of inflation. Arizona iced tea founder pledges to keep the 99¢ price for as long as we can. Although inflation remains near its highest point in over 4 years, one grocery store staple has maintained its 99¢ price tag. For 30 years, the 23-ounce cans, known for their eye-catching cherry blossom design, have sold in grocery stores and gas stations all over the U.S. for typically no more than 99 cents. And despite the rising cost, the billion-dollar beverage company has no current plans to raise the prices on its 23-ounce cans. I've seen the price raised of over 99 cents. I've seen it like $1.29. Quote, for as long as we can, we're going to hold our price. Why does nigga lie? Why does nigga lie?
But it could be the vendor for the store that's just doing that, you know.
But why are they doing that? Don't go against what he wants. This is what this guy wants.
Shit, only a couple more dollars and you get yourself a Four Loko.
What's the... I haven't had a Four Loko in fucking years. And it's the same looking can. It's the same size can, I should say. What's the best Arizona flavor?
It's the watermelon.
I don't think I've ever had a watermelon.
Or the mango.
I don't think I've had a mango either. I've had another one, but it wasn't a mango or the watermelon. They have a watermelon one? What's it look like? I see a picture
it's
of it before.
Like pinkish red.
Oh, you've had that one, the mango one.
Yeah.
You had the green tea one?
Nah, I don't like the green tea.
What about the regular sweet tea?
The regular one is good.
I never had the regular. Nah, I have had that. I had these two. That was my favorite. That's the best one.
Watermelon one, bro.
It's not on there. They just have the picture of the four. But that's the best one. The lemon one, that's the best one.
I'm thinking about a different one for that watermelon.
Somebody in a mine shaft. They found a 140-year-old pair of Levi jeans.
Damn.
How do they know how old this shit is? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Did they say the date on there? I buried these jeans in this mine in 1876.
Motherfucker have a picture of him in the shit.
Like, come on, bro. And they were auctioned for $87,000. A vintage clothing dealer purchased a pair of jeans for an auction price of $60,000 in addition to a 15% buyer's fee. So he got it for $67,000 and had to pay $20,000 extra on top of the buyer's fee. Damn, that's some bullshit. For a buyer's fee, you gotta pay 20%. Look how big them.
Because it's based on. How did that motherfucker even fit in the mine?
I'm gonna put a picture in the video.
That's the big show reason. Pants,
bro. That's like a size 60 in the waist or 50.
Fucking Andre the Giant, that nigga. That's probably why they closed the mine because it collapsed because of him.
Like I've never seen that Arizona before.
This one,
I've never seen that one. That looks cool though. I've never seen that one.
Nah, it looked like this. That's what it looks like.
I've never seen that shit.
Yeah, it's just good.
Next time I see it, I'm gonna grab it. But yeah, these some big ass jeans.
Fat booty ass motherfucker.
Big booty ass nigga. Stick it. That's fucking funny, bro. Who the fuck wants to buy? I don't understand this shit. Who wants to buy? How do they know how old the jeans are? How do you know this?
I don't know.
And why are they so fucking big? It is funny. I was just talking about Levi's. I went to this mall yesterday trying to find some Levi jeans because I haven't bought no Levi jeans in years. Like I still have like some of my ones that I've had for a while and they still in good condition. Bro, Levi do not make good jeans no more, bro. Like the jeans that I was just telling this nigga, like the jeans that we had in high school that we was wearing, the Levi jeans we was wearing in high school, those were the hardest Levi's. Like they not making jeans like that no more.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because I went to the kids section. They getting all the good Levi's.
Damn.
Like the style and the fucking makeup, their Levi jeans, they look like how our shit looked in high school.
Maybe you just wear those jeans.
I can't fit them.
Just wear them like they capris and roll them up.
So the kids getting all the hard Levi's, bro. And I'm just like, bro. I had to literally go through each section. 511, 501, 547, 5. And I'm like, bro, none of these shits are fucking good. And I hate
try big girls?
I hate the fucking... I hate just the plain blue ones. Like, nigga, who's wearing these? And that's all they had. The plain, just light blue Levi jeans.
I don't know who's wearing
I don't want to fucking wear that.
Fucking carpenters.
I'd wear these before I wear them shits. Like, these just look alright. If they're a little smaller. But those are some big ass jeans.
You literally make 10 pairs of Levi's. Put 10 pairs of jeans.
That's fucking funny. What's the next thing I have? Marijuana to be sold in U.S. gas stations for the first time. Don't they already sell, like, fake marijuana in the gas station? Like, I've seen that before.
Like,
synthetic weed.
Synthetic, yeah.
Don't smoke that shit, guys. Marijuana is going to go on sale in U.S. gas stations for the first time. Circle K has signed a deal with Green Thumb, one of the largest U.S. cannabis producers, to sell licensed marijuana in their filling stations. So far, legal marijuana has been sold in dispensaries and pharmacies in other countries. By selling it alongside staples like snacks and cigarettes, the partnership may help push the drug further into the mainstream. Okay, so y'all want to push it further into the mainstream, but don't want to legalize it in every state. Like, what do y'all? Just legalize everywhere, man.
I don't know when this shit gonna get to a federal level where you're gonna have to push yourself and just try to fucking legalize it. Like, do it already. For the people that, like, you know, do that kind of stuff. Because I know they're very upset. So, I don't understand it. But, like, if they like smoking, they like smoking. So.
They still want a reason to lock minorities up. And I think
that's really what it is.
I think that's the main one. The weed. They want to lock us up with the fucking weed. Yeah, don't be buying that fucking bullshit fake synthetic weed that y'all be seeing at the gas station. Because I've seen, like, little bullshit weed at the gas station before. Just like you see the little fake CDs. Oh, Gucci Band, Trap House 7. And they be having shit by their little counter. And they got mixtapes that niggas ain't never heard before. And I'm like, bro, this is not an official mixtape. How are you selling this? You've seen that, right? Have you ever bought one before?
Yeah, I did.
For what? Let me buy one of these. How much it cost?
It's like $3.
Like $3. That sounds like some shit a Moocher would do. That's the next thing I have. Remember we talked about Grand Theft Auto 6, that shit got leaked and then that shit was real. Rumors are circulating that on October 21st, well, that was a lie, so I guess that rumor did not happen. So I guess this is what I screenshot this before. But they have a rumor of the map, what the map's going to look like. And it's 2 times bigger than the GTA 5 map. I think the GTA 5 map is that green one, and this is the rumor of the other one, that black one.
Man, all they do is just excess outskirt space. Like, they ain't really...
Of nothing.
It's probably fucking just land. And
you can't do that for Florida.
Small-ass towns.
You can't do that for a Florida-based... Well, I guess you can, because Florida do have, like, that land where it's just, like, swamps and shit. And fucking cornfields.
You think they gonna animate some, like, fucking alligators and shit?
They might have alligators in there. Nigga, I didn't know...
They had lions and shit. Well, not lions. Bobcats.
They had sharks and shit. Yeah, they had bobcats. I didn't know that you could get attacked by a shark in Grand Theft Auto 5. I saw a video, somebody did that, and I was like, wait a minute. So I went to the water, and I did it, and that shit actually happened. Like, there's like a little red dot. You have to go out, like, far as fuck until you see, like, a little red dot in the water. Like how you see a police and it's a little red dot, but it's a shark. And if you jump in, that nigga will attack you after a while. He'll swim around you for a minute, but he'll eat your ass. But, nigga, you gonna buy Grand Theft Auto 6. You gonna buy it.
No, I will, but I'm telling you, I don't think it's gonna be as good as, you know.
I can see some of the names of the, it says Downtown, Vice Gardens.
So this is supposed to just be, like, Florida? Like, based
yeah,
on
because the way that is right there, that's how the edge of Miami is. Like, that little piece of land, that's how the edge of Miami Beach is.
But it's all of Florida, right?
I guess. I don't know. It's probably not. It's probably just one city. Let me see. I can barely read the name. There's a beach up top. But yeah, that's how Miami's set up. Really, actually. Like, Miami Beach is like that, and then downtown Miami's right there, and it's just downtown. Yeah. So this is going to be Miami. Vice Gardens, and then this has, like, little Havana and shit. Yeah, this is going to be Miami. Yeah. I'm going to go check for my daddy house. I'm going to go look. I'm going to knock on the door. I'm not going to shoot, though, because it's my dad.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Y'all remember the show Mythbusters? That used to be one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Apparently they have an episode that helped free an innocent man 35 after being in prison for 35 years. The episode proved that a cigarette couldn't light a Molotov cocktail, a key factor in this case. John Galvin proved his innocence using evidence from a Mythbusters episode after spending 35 years in prison. John Galvin had been in jail for 21 years when he caught a rerun episode definitively proved that you couldn't ignite a pool of gasoline with a lit cigarette, something that Galvin had been accused of doing in the 1980s, resulting in the deaths of 2 men in Chicago. I thought they just said something about a Molotov. Now they're saying gasoline with a cigarette. 15 years after he saw the episode, Galvin and his attorney... Why did they wait 15 years? That's not funny. Hold on, I'm gonna keep watching this episode for 15 years. I'm gonna get all the evidence together, then I'm gonna fucking go and I'm gonna prove my case. That's fucked up. Galvin and his attorneys from the Innocence Project convinced a judge to vacate his conviction and the convictions of the 2 other men who had also been found guilty and they were released from prison. So 35 years later. That is... Mythbusters used to do some crazy shit. That shit was one of the coolest shows that used to be on TV.
I was actually thinking about that shit the other day, man. I forgot what happened with the host.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either. I just stopped watching it. And then, I grew up into an adult.
But it wasn't really a kiss show. They actually did engineer.
I started fucking.
Things. Okay.
And I wasn't worried about that type of shit no more.
All right.
Well. I started having casual sex. And I wasn't worried about that bullshit no more. You said what?
Nothing.
Yeah, you know what? Do they have Mythbusters on a streaming service?
No,
they do.
I don't think they do.
Don't think they do? Because that'd be cool to go back and watch Mythbusters. I don't have too much more, so I think I got like 5 more things. But they're quick. There is a story of an inmate in Georgia, where we live, in Southeast United States, where Atlanta is. Nah, I'm joking. I'm rambling. But he stole money. Hold on, I'm gonna read the article. A Georgia inmate is accused of impersonating a California billionaire whose name is Sidney Kimmel. He stole $11 million from him while being locked up in a maximum security prison. This is being called one of the biggest heists in history ever done inside of a jail. Arthur Lee Cofield Jr., a 31-year-old gang member serving 14 years on armed robbery, allegedly used smuggled cell phones from the Georgia Department of Corrections unit to impersonate Kimmel to open a bank account in his name. Cofield allegedly arranged a transfer of $11 million from Kimmel Charles Schwab account to an Idaho company and purchased 6,106 American Eagle 1 ounce gold coins. Prosecutors believe Cofield then arranged a private plane to transport the coins to Atlanta, where some funds were used to buy a $4.4 million home in Buckhead. How does this fucking happen? Arthur Lee Cofield is accused of saying the same shit. Sidney Kimmel, whose entertainment company is behind films. This is the billionaire. He's behind films such as Crazy Rich Asians and Moneyball. Cofield, 31, is said to have stolen the identity of the movie mogul, the guy's worth $1.5 billion, and then moved an 8-figure sum out of his account. Yeah, so this is 2 different articles I'm reading, so that's why I'm going back. The scheme is believed to be one of the largest heists pulled off. Yeah, so he got caught. I don't know how he got caught, but how do you fucking pull something like this off? Like, how do you brain this together? Like, this is what he looks like, the guy.
I'm trying to figure out what happens to you after this point. Do they just give you more time? Because they're not going to say, well, you're going to jail because you're already there, right? So they're not going to say that, right?
Maybe they give him, maybe they take him to court again for mooching.
What the fuck is with you in this word, bro? Shut up.
That's a moocher.
This guy. He's not mooching.
He stole. He stole from somebody that he was jealous of and he wanted his money. That's
mooching means you using the person.
So
he wasn't using them technically.
He used his money.
Apparently he didn't get to shit.
Why are you doing this in jail? Like, I'm going to buy a $4.4 million home in Buckhead and I'm going to look at it from the window of the jail cell.
Then I'm going to fucking go and visit when I get out in 10 years.
That don't make no fucking sense. But yeah, apparently he pulled this off. Well, he didn't pull it off because he got caught, but yeah.
I wonder how they find out.
Niggas, you always get caught somehow. And how do you do this from a cell phone? This nigga must be pretty smart. So he stole his identity. I guess. I don't know. You have to have, like, niggas' social security numbers and shit like that to do so.
That's true. To open up accounts and all that kind of shit. Transfer money.
Hey, man. I don't know. But, hey, man, you're going back to prison. Well, you're already there, so I don't know what they going to do with this. They got I guess he going to go under the jail. I don't know what they going to do with this thing.
They going to put him in a storm drain.
That's fucked up. 5 daycare workers have been charged after scaring children with a scream mask. According to the New York Post, former employee Sierra, I'm not going to say all these people's names, but all 5 of them were charged with 3 counts of felony child abuse. What? Child abuse? Tracy Hudson, one of the people, faces misdemeanor charges of failure to report abuse and simple assault against a minor.
Simple assault.
The facility's owner, identified in state documents as Sheila Sanders, previously claimed that she fired those involved after learning about the incident. I don't have a video, but that's a picture from the video of them scaring the kid. Like, it's just Halloween shit, bro. Like, I guess the kids were like that scared. Like, that's fucked up that you laughing like that. How many videos? Like, I showed this nigga Brad the video of a fucking dude dressed up as the Grinch jumping through a fucking window, and the kid was in the bed. It was a little girl and a little boy, and the little boy turned around and acted like he was still asleep, but he was still screaming.
And then we seen another Grinch video where the dude bust up in the house and took the tree.
Yeah, like,
that shit is
how
funny
many videos have
bro.
we seen on the internet of these kids getting, like, super scared of, like, these scary masks and the Grinch? Like, the fucking Grinch was pulling the girl off the bed, and she was trying her hardest to hold on to it. She was like...
That right there is some traumatizing shit.
Nigga, she was fucking scared. Oh, like, what the fuck? This must have been bad. I wish
it looked like a pretty scary mask. Nigga, look at it from the side. Zoom in.
I've seen a million videos like this of people scaring kids. Damn. Wow, this must have been bad. I gotta look this shit up and see if I can find it.
Damn.
There is an ex-teacher She wants to auction herself to mass produce pretty babies. Her name is Amy Cups. I guess her name is Cups because of her titties. I'm joking. She's a former teacher and now she's an OnlyFans model. She revealed early in July that she got pregnant after a drunken one-night stand with a student. Bro, what? Now, 8 months into her pregnancy, she claims she plans to, quote, put my body on auction and offer it to the highest bidder. Auctioning herself as a surrogate, she will be able to improve the beauty of the global population.
How's she gonna do that when she ugly as fuck? Look at her lips. Bro, look at her face. That bitch is ugly.
She not ugly.
She does not look cute, bro.
I was gonna... Everybody. I'm not gonna say it. She will be able to improve the beauty of the global population. She would like to carry lots of babies, but will stop at 25. 25 would be my limit, and it would get the ball rolling. My question is, who the fuck do you think that you are? Fucking Eve? Talking about, I want to fucking produce pretty babies. Like, she's pretty much saying, like, she's pretty and, like, how do you, like, who the fuck do you think you are to be talking about yourself like this? And who wants to do some shit like this? You can't mass produce babies because you have to wait like every 9 months. That's not mass producing.
I don't know how much that bid gonna go up to, but I doubt it touches $100.
Well, the bid to the highest bidder. There's gonna be some niggas that want to do this because there's gonna be niggas that just come to her and just want to fuck her. They not gonna give a fuck about a baby. It's sad to say, some niggas ain't gonna give a fuck about that.
Yeah, but do you really want a female that's been nutted in 24, 25 times?
I don't know, because there's been... I don't know, because I know...
It's a hot dog down a hallway.
What's the record for amount of babies a woman has had? Record for amount of babies. Let's see. What's the record? Let's see here. I see it. What do you think is the number?
For by one woman?
Yep. They hold the record for the most children a couple has produced.
28.
Oh, no, it's higher than that.
32.
It's higher than that. Be one more guess. And then you lose.
45.
It's higher than that. 69. She gave birth to a total of 69 children. Damn. 16 pair of twins. 7 sets of triplets.
16 pair of twins?
7 sets of triplets.
2-for-1. Special.
This is the crazy part. 7 sets of triplets and 4 sets of quadruplets. Between 1725 and 1765. A total of 27 births.
By one man?
One man and one lady. I'm assuming, yeah, her and her husband, it says.
What? Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them.
From 1725. So 40 years. 40 years. 27 births. That is the record. That's fucking high. That's a lot. 27 births? How do you...
Bro, it's even more crazy that you're having triplets, quadruplets, and all that shit. Like,
but I guess if you fuck that many times, I guess it just happened. That's a lot of nutting. And from 1725, like, what do you... You don't have tablets and TV to entertain them. What do you do? Like, what do you do to entertain them? Like, how do you stop them from crying? It wasn't Binkies and fucking... That's what they call Binkies. Wasn't there a cartoon character named Binky? Who's name?
You can literally put all those kids and start a league of football.
I hope one of them
start
kids...
your own league.
I hope one of them kids became something. That's fucking funny. Let's see here. This is the second and last thing I have. There were 2 men who were falsely accused of killing Malcolm X at one point. And they received $36 million after serving 20 plus years in prison. According to NPR, the city of New York is settling lawsuits filed on behalf of 2 men who were exonerated last year for the 1965 assassination of Malcolm X. One of the guys spent 20 years in prison, and the other guy spent 22 years in prison. The other guy died trying to clear his name. After 22 years in prison, he died. The city is agreeing to pay $26 million for the wrongful convictions, which led both men spending decades behind bars. The state of New York will pay an additional $10 million. So this one guy, damn, that's fucked up. I'll be in heaven like this. Like, God damn, I'll be looking at God like, damn, bro, like I just missed my blessing. 36 million. Is that not to say like you'd be satisfied with that, but like
you could never get the years back though, P.
Yeah, You can't. You can. Yeah, that's the worst part about it.
You miss so much, and what are they? How old are they now? Like, damn.
I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. But that guy looks
next
kind of old. He looks like he's of age. He's like upper age. But he's getting 36 million after spending 20 plus years in prison. I remember in the movie, like, they were like tackling a whole bunch of guys because there was like multiple shooters when they were in the theater. So I remember that like they were chasing guys down the little stairs and they had fucking jumped one of the niggas and they were choking them and shit like that. So maybe they thought these guys were part of the crew. I don't know. It doesn't give the whole detail of why they got arrested and why they spent so many years in prison. It just says they were falsely accused of killing him. Yeah. So I'm assuming they were there and they thought that they were part of it. I'm assuming. And this is the last thing I had before Brandon goes. This shit is really crazy. This really baffled me. Now, what's the word? I was perturbed. Bamboozled.
I'm pretty sure.
I was fucking... What's the word? What's the one word that we used before?
Astonished?
I wasn't astonished because I think astonished is a good thing. A woman shocked after her husband left her for her daughter to start a family once the daughter turned 18. She met her husband when the daughter was 3 years old.
No.
A woman was shocked after her husband left her to start a family with her daughter when she turned 18. According to a New York Post at the time, Tiffany had a 3-year-old daughter when they met and had found dating as a single mom predictably hard. Quote, my life felt perfect. In 2010, I had a son with my husband. My life was then complete. I had 2 kids, a great husband, a house, car, a nice job. Life was great. It happened shortly after her daughter's 18th birthday when Mark suddenly announced that he was done with their marriage. Quote, he told me that he was now in a relationship with my daughter and that he was leaving me for her. A year later, the new couple got pregnant, which was when Tiffany decided to cut them both out of her life. Quote, I had my ex-husband stop coming around completely, and my ex is okay with not seeing our son now that he wants to be with his, quote, new family. He waited 15 years to marry this woman's daughter, married her, left his wife, married her, and had a baby with her. First of all, how you do this to your wife, and second of all, how you do this to your mother as a daughter. How you do this to your mother? Like, this is the guy that you called your dad for years, which of course isn't her real dad. So don't think of it like that, guys, because that's not her real dad, of course. He met the wife and she already had this daughter and she was 3. It's still fucked up, but it's not her real dad. But like, I'm pretty sure he raised his... He had her brother with the mom. They were a whole family for 15 years, and then he does this. Like, this is what I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm telling you, he's gonna look like that. I told this nigga before we started. I said, bro, I got some crazy shit on the end of my fucking articles. I was reading this. I was like, nigga, what? This nigga waited 15 years. So they probably, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna say it. They probably been doing shit.
Oh no, they definitely.
That perverted ass nigga probably been doing shit with this little girl. That nigga probably been doing shit, dog. To be real with you. And this world is crazy, dog. It doesn't even say what state this is in or anything like that, but...
I know what state it is.
Where? Mississippi?
Bama.
I just don't understand niggas, man. I don't understand how people do shit that they do when it comes to shit like this, dog. Hey, man, I just don't understand. Like, you waited 15 years for this girl. Like, he was waiting.
That's some sick shit. I don't know what to say.
I told you, bro. I told you this shit was gonna have you baffled. Like, I told you, nigga. I read this shit.
But even if you say that, yeah, they're not related. Not that they're excusing or anything like that. But he pretty much raised her.
This nigga raised you. He had your brother with your mom.
He raised you for 15 years. Like, what?
And now both of them are just cut off from their life. And now they have a kid together. Like, how bad does that have to hurt as a mom? That your daughter married your ex-husband, had a kid with him, and they're having their own family. Like, how bad does that have to hurt, bro?
You can't even go out in public now, because then everybody gonna clown you.
That's fucked up. This niggas everybody gonna clown you. That's fucked up. I was thinking that.
Didn't your daughter sleep with your husband?
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. Hey, man, we got some weird niggas out here, bro, and a lot of weird shit going on in this world.
That's fucking wild, bro.
That's all I got.
He probably groomed her to that point, man.
Probably did. It's fucked up, bro.
All right. Well, this happened around Halloween. This happened out in South Korea. I'm pretty sure people have seen this, but More than 100 people have died in a while being crushed during a surge of Halloween crowds in a nightlife district of South Korea's capital. The death toll had jumped from 59 to 120. This is back when it was reporting, so I'm not sure which one day I screen recorded this one, but video showing from Seoul. What is it? How do you say Seoul? Seoul? How do you say it in Korean? Seoul, yeah. District shows body bags on the street. Damn. Emergency workers performing CPR and rescuers trying to pull people trapped beneath others. So there was reportedly 100,000 revelers in the area celebrating the first outdoor no mask Halloween event since the pandemic. Social media messages posted earlier showed that some people were remarking that the area was so crowded it felt unsafe. So a lot of young people were there gathered, and people were pretty much clubbing and dressed up in their costumes and stuff like that. And then it doesn't really say what started it, but a lot of people just got trampled. It doesn't really say what started it or anything like that. So
something happened like that a couple weeks ago that we talked about, like at a soccer game or some shit.
Oh yeah. So
yeah, that's fucked up. Rest in peace to all those people, because I saw that and I was like, damn, that's a lot of people, bro.
It is a lot of people, man.
I think it was more than that first one that we had talked about. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, it was more than that.
Yeah, how many people was it?
This says 120, but this was screenshot a while ago, so I'm pretty sure it's probably like more now.
That is a fucked up scene.
Like, what do you do in this situation, bro? You can't get out. What do you do, bro?
Yeah, I'm thinking more so about the people that gotta come and get all the bodies. Like, that's a fucked up. I don't know how people have that job, bro. Like, you have to come and like that's a lot of bodies to put.
So it rose to 151 people.
Damn.
That's how it looked.
Oh yeah, the video of all the people. Yeah, he's just showing me the video of the beforehand.
So it's a crowd surge. Yeah, it just says a crowd surge. So I don't know what the fuck. Man,
something happened to where people started panicking about something, because to make a whole bunch of people run at the same time, it had to be something that people thought that they were in danger.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Rest in peace to all those people.
Yeah, rest in peace.
That is really fucked up. I saw that and I was like, damn, bro.
All right, next article I have here is this took place out in Georgia. It's a fucked up article too. So, this happened outside of, well, I guess this is where they found him. Human remains were found. It was like 2 Saturdays ago behind Arbor Place Mall. They were identified as a Douglasville teenager who was reported missing 3 weeks ago. Yaron Kurthy, he was 17. He was last seen on September 28th, and then the vehicle that he drove was later found at Arbor Place, the mall around that area, according to Douglasville police. Investigators have not said if the remains are the missing teens, but they confirmed that they were notified of his death. So it must be it. So apparently, this kid, he was a pretty happy kid according to his parents or anything like that. He was going through some issues and he felt like he needed help. So he had went to a help facility, like a mental health and stuff like that, to get checked in. And they refused him because I guess they were at capacity and they didn't have any more slots available for him. But he said it was an emergency, Mm-hmm. He was having a crisis moment. After they refused him, he didn't go back home. Apparently, he just went missing. And then they found out that they found him behind his remains behind the mall. So I guess he pretty much just killed himself, from what they're saying. So the remains were found on the Saturday morning in mostly residential area between Arbor Station and Douglas Boulevard of south of the mall. So they were trying to identify his body.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But
so they just told him just to leave, and they don't have no more space. Yeah,
because he had called it. He had called his parents and saying that he couldn't deal with certain things anymore, and he just didn't. He was telling them that he was going to do something to himself and harm himself, and that his father had left and tried to look for him and everything like that, but they couldn't find him.
Why didn't the mental institution try to help him find another place? Man. Like, they could help, even if they full capacity. I understand if you just can't do something, still try to help him find somewhere else that he could go at least. At the least, especially if that's what y'all do, y'all try to help people with mental health issues. I wouldn't just send somebody away and just say, yeah.
Especially if you feel like you having a severe crisis, if you feel like if that kid is definitely demonstrating that they're having a crisis right now, so.
And what happened to making exceptions nowadays, bro? I be seeing that with
Yeah,
a lot
like
of
if
businesses and shit
yeah, and I'm
nowadays.
pretty sure like if I was a medical professional, I'd have to make an exception if this person was going through that much stuff, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's weird.
so I don't know,
Rest in
man.
peace to him. If that really is his body, rest in peace to him. But yeah, man, and you never know what people going through, man. And sometimes they give you signs and people tell you that type of stuff, and people still do nothing. That's the fucked up thing about it. People still do nothing, even when somebody's trying to tell them that they need help. I think Kanye is one of them people. Speaking of Kanye, well, not speaking to Kanye, but we had talked about it. I think Kanye's crying out for help, and ain't nobody trying to do shit. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah, yeah, I'd echo that. All right, I'll move on. Rest in peace to him, man. I'd move on to another one. This is a fucked up article right here because just like one of the articles, the article that he had, it's fucking stupid. A pregnant woman out in Chicago allegedly kills her boyfriend in a fight over food.
Over food?
The Chicago woman fatally stabbed her boyfriend just hours after the couple held their baby shower during a fight over who would get to use the microwave to reheat food first. Keisha Golden, 33, was arrested on October 23rd and charged with first-degree murder of stabbing the death of her, her boyfriend Calvin Sidney, 29. The pair had returned to their apartment earlier that morning, where relatives had just on their celebration the night before when they got into an argument about the use of the microwave at about 3 a.m. The 8-month pregnant woman knocked a plate out of Sidney's hands, and he then retaliated by shoving her on the counter. Damn, bro. Prompting her boyfriend's uncle to separate the two. Sidney then stormed to a bedroom where Golden, his girl, allegedly stabbed him in the leg with a knife and then left the apartment after dropping the weapon. The boyfriend's femoral artery was reportedly cut. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. And cut in the attack. And she was arrested and returned home and unaware that Sidney was dead. "Quote unquote," she did not mean to kill anyone. The mother had said she's broken up about it. She did know you could kill someone she didn't know you can kill someone by stabbing them in the leg. She just wanted him to leave because he was acting out. She was worried about hurting the baby, and he wouldn't go.
That's no excuse. You still shouldn't have stabbed him.
Over
It's
some
not about,
shit.
I don't know if somebody was going to die from stabbing them in the leg. Like, people can bleed out from getting arteries hit. It's not about that. It's like, that's fucking stupid, bro. That's why you said that shit about the microwave. No, I'm going to use the microwave first. No, bitch, I'm going to use it. Shut the fuck up. Ching. That's fucked up. That's, like I said, like the article I was just reading before, people just do the dumbest shit that you could ever think of. But the people that have been listening to this podcast from day one, think about all the dumb shit we've talked about. There has been so many articles of stupid ass shit like this, bro. That don't make no fucking sense. I know of situations like that where somebody got stabbed, but it was cheating though. Somebody got caught cheating and his girl stabbed him. Like, I know 2 people that have gone through that, and fucking luckily this nigga survived. But imagine if an artery was hit there and he was killed. Well, he cheated, so it doesn't matter. I guess. I don't know.
Shit, rest in peace to that man.
Rest in peace, that's fucked up.
Fucked up way to go, yeah, for real. On some lighter news, definitely gonna take a turn here and end with this one here. You ever seen The View? I don't watch it, but I'm just asking.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is. Whoopi Goldberg and all that.
Yeah, so a couple of people on there is Joy Behar, Whoopi, Sunny Holston, Sarah Haynes, a couple other people.
Is her real name Whoopi? I'll let you go. I'll look up her real name. Go ahead.
So they were talking about Halloween. Okay, they were basically, discussing the hottest topics of the week. So basically, I guess the hosts tell stories and chat about their opinions on certain things. So one of the fans had asked a strange question was that they had to answer. They gathered to look at a video. I guess a woman from Texas recounted her experience with sexual spirits haunting her home. In a news video, the woman claims to have heard voices of spirits talking dirty. "Quote unquote," it would say, through the curtain, a dark figure whispered, "Looking good," a reporter describes. And then she remembers an instance where one spirit says, oh baby, yeah." And so they started talking about it, right? Whoopi was like, I didn't see the clip yet because I don't know. I'm a laugh, but Whoopi's just, I guess, like, surprised about the shit. But There's this lady on there, Joy Bihar. She was said, quote unquote, she's having sexual hallucination, Joy claims. And then I guess she was the first person to say everything. So she pretty much called the woman like crazy or something like that. But somebody had asked, I guess one of the other hosts that says, if you have sex with a ghost, do you get pregnant? In reply, Joy said, quote unquote, I've had sex with a few ghosts and I've never got pregnant.
Bro, that is the fucking stupidest shit. This nigga's is fucking insane, bro. What are y'all talking about? What are you talking about?
She said, quote, I guess she was interviewed about that shit right there. And she said, quote unquote, it's all true, she said. She was very serious. She said Casper was not a generous lover.
Well, do you believe in spirits?
I believe in spirits, but like...
I do too. So do they get horny still in the afterlife?
I don't know. Ask Joey, bro. Because she get fucked by them.
I don't want to say that I could believe this, but it's just like I do believe that there's spirits, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep in thinking about that because I don't want to sound crazy. Say, yeah, that's something that could be possible because niggas gonna be like, P, you stupid. So,
hey, man.
I don't know, man. That's just weird. That's funny though. That's pretty funny, but it is very
That's
weird.
all I got, man.
That's all you got. All right, that's all we got for What's Trending, guys. Oh, her name is Karen, by the way. Whoopi Goldberg. Her name is Karen. Karen Johnson.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Whoopi's only 66. I thought she was older. She's been married 3 times. Damn, she only one time. Damn, her marriages do not last long. That's fucked up. Why? That's not funny. Her first marriage lasted 6 years. Her second marriage lasted 2 years. And her third marriage lasted 1 year. So it went down every time.
Damn, that sucks.
It went from 6 to 2 to 1. Why is that? What's up with Whoopi? What's wrong with her? That's all we got for not entertainment. We used to do entertainment a long time ago. What's trending? I only got 13% left, so I need to fucking go through this shit. Somebody text me. Oh, Jave, shout out Jave. I see you text me, brother. You said, my bad, bro. I was working. Hit me when you free. That's what he said. I'll hit you back, brother. By the time you hear this,
looking at me, bitch. I ain't Jave.
By the time we have this conversation, we'll have talk. By the time you hear this, we'll have had a conversation. All right, would you rather? We got 6 scenarios. We'll go through real quick. First one says, guys, I want you guys to join in on this with us as you're listening. Which one do you hate spending money on the most? Sex. I'm joking.
I know somebody you can ask that question to.
Rent, food, phone bill, or gas? Which one do you hate spending money on the most? Rent, food, phone bill, or gas?
Food.
Hate spending money on food?
Yeah.
Rent, phone bill's last because I don't be thinking about that one. Like that.
Because it's not a lot.
It's going to be between rent and food for me. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually say food too. You know why? Because
you want to copy me?
No, because it's like...
You don't have an original
we have to buy food so fucking often. It's like, that shit is annoying, bro. Like, oh my God. Those niggas don't want to cook that much nowadays, bro.
Yeah, I really don't. I could cook, but I just... Man, I really don't want to, man. I don't want to... It just gets annoying cooking, like, every day, and then...
I actually think gas.
Original things.
Somebody said every fucking day. I think gas would be that, but somebody said weed. That's actually pretty good, but it's between food and gas for me. But when I get gas now, I never used to do this. I just started recently filling up all the way. Like I've done it before in the past, but I didn't do that every time I got gas. But now I'm to the point where every time I need gas, I fill up.
Yeah.
I didn't do that every single time. But now, you know what? Nah, it's not gas. It's definitely food.
It's food, bro.
One gotta go forever. We might have done this one a long time ago, but fuck it. Barber, gaming, your girl, or money. One of them gotta go forever.
Barber, gaming.
Your girl, or money.
I'll probably say gaming. I'll say gaming.
One gotta go forever. I need a haircut. I need money. It's between gaming and your girl. It's a tough one. I'm gonna say your girl. I'm joking. I'm gonna have to say gaming too. I don't want to be picking the same shit as nigga, but it's just happening, guys.
Stop copying me, then, bitch.
Nigga, man. We just take a look. I'm gonna have to stop, nigga. This guy, right? I'm gonna have to say gay because I need a haircut. I need money. I got kids with my girl, so I need her too.
Why'd you be sighing when you be saying this kind of shit? This
I'm
guy
joking.
right here, bro.
I'm joking. One got to go forever. Shrimp, steak, fried chicken, and ribs. I know we're gonna pick the same one here too.
Ribs.
Oh, you say ribs?
I say ribs.
What? Nah, I need ribs. I think ribs gonna be no fried chicken's number one for me. Fried chicken and ribs gonna have to stay. I'm gonna say shrimp. I say shrimp. I'm not a big shrimp guy. I like fried shrimp. I like shrimp scampi too.
I eat shrimp more than I eat fucking
Ribs?
ribs, yeah, because I don't really be eating a lot of ribs.
I love ribs. Ribs are so good, especially from like a good spot, a good mama pot place. I'm gonna say shrimp.
That's kind of rare to find that though, unless
Shrimp.
you're in Texas or something.
I found a good one in by Snellville. And it's connected to a gas station. You know those be the best.
Oh
ones.
yeah, did you?
Shrimp, steak, ribs, fried chicken. I'm gonna say shrimp. He said ribs. $500 million to survive on a deserted island for 5 years. You can only bring one person with you. Who would you share the prize with? That's what the questioner asked. But do you think you could even pull this off? Deserted island for 5 years. You can only bring one person. Who's the person you bring first of all? I know who I'm bringing. So I'm gonna wait till Brandon says. You have to survive 5 years on a deserted island. So from now to 2027 in November. Deserted island. You don't know what kind of animals are on this island. You don't know what type of food is on this island. Ain't no entertainment, no phones, no condoms, no hospitals. Would you do this for $500 million? Bring one person. Who you bringing? I'm bringing Jesus. Jesus can help me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring somebody resourceful. It'd probably be.
Oh, the person that you bring is who you share the prize money with. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. So the person you bring, you have to split the 500 with.
Well, I mean, I could always fucking.
So you're getting $250 each. Jesus wouldn't want my half, so that's why I'm bringing Jesus.
I'd have to bring you.
You have to bring me?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I would do this because I don't know if I can survive 5 years. Nigga, I don't know what's on that island.
Bitch, you better.
I don't
You
think
got his money to make.
I don't think I could do that. Bruh, you talk about 5 years. I can see if it's 6
Between
months
you or
to a
John?
year. I think if it's between 6 months to a year, I could manage it. But you talk about 5 years, no hospitals. What if you get sick? Ain't no fucking ibuprofen. Ain't no fucking Pepto. Ain't none of that shit. Where you gonna use the bathroom at?
So if I off you, I get a full 500.
I mean, yeah, you could lie and say that this nigga just died.
Yeah, just kill you.
But they don't tell him that you survived 5 years. I don't think anybody could do that. Like, it would really depend what's on this island. Is there fruit growing on this island? Fresh fruit?
Tom Hanks did it.
Yeah, that was a movie, though. I don't know. I would bring Jesus, though. Bringing Jesus. You must remain... I only got 2 more. You must remain celibate for 2 years. If you do this, for those that don't know what celibate means, you can't have sex. For those that don't know, I have to say that because people might not know. Can't have sex for 2 years. If you do this, you get $10 million. Do you think you guys could pull this off?
Well, you can beat off.
I think this is harder than the island
I
one.
think it is hard.
This is harder than the island one.
I'd rather fight a lion than not fuck.
You think he pulled this off? 2 years.
I don't think I put that off, bro.
So from now to
2 years,
2024 of November, no fucking. None. 10 million. 10 million. I need more than 10 million.
Can I beat off?
Yeah, you just can't fuck. But you talking about...
This is definitely probably harder than that 5 years.
I'm not doing that. And I need more than 10 million. Give me 50 and I might think about it. But I don't think I could do it, though. I don't think I could do either one of those. I don't think I could do it. Well, I guess, man, that's what I was trying to explain to somebody. Like, men are programmed to fuck.
That's true.
Like, we are programmed that way. I know you women don't understand it because you don't have penises. Yeah, I hope you don't have a penis. But we're programmed to do this. I don't think I could do this. I can do it. Do y'all think that y'all can do it? It's 10 million. We can't even up the amount because they saying 10 million. For 10 million, no, I'm not doing it.
I don't know about that. 2 years is a long time, bro. Not to fuck.
Look, they put a picture of 007 fucking. Shut up, bitch. This is the last one. Your girl is in labor with your child. But your best friend got shot and he's in critical condition. They're both in different hospitals at the same time. Which hospital are you going to? Girlfriend's in labor. She's about to have your first kid. But your best friend got shot and is in critical condition. They're both, one is at Grady, the other one's at Gwinnett Medical. Which hospital
It's pretty far.
are you going to?
I'll probably go with the one with a friend with the got shot because
Nigga,
there's no
you
guarantee
miss
that they're gonna live. And one is gonna live.
That is
Healthy
tough.
baby.
But you're missing your child being born. That's the thing. And your girl gonna be so mad. She gonna hold that against you forever. Hey Jimmy, did you know that your dad didn't come to the fucking hospital and you were fucking born because he's a bitch and wanted to see his fucking friend?
That's right, because my best friend died. That's all I'm gonna have to say.
Daddy, how could you? You're a moocher.
Word of the day, Moocher. That's fucking episode. What fucking episode are we up to, bro?
156.
Moocher, bro.
This is a tough one, bro. I've had 2 kids, so man, that is tough. So I know what that situation feels like being around, because women, like, you have to be there. Like,
That's true.
They
that
want
is
you
true.
there.
But then if the other
So
if the other person don't survive, bro. Like,
so in this situation, it's us. Not going with this is us. Like, 'cause we're each other's. I mean, you my best friend, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I better be.
Just had to make sure.
My best friend. Yes, my best friend.
Ah, man. So if you got shot and you in critical condition, oh man, I don't know which one I could pick, bro. We got to move on too, but I don't know which one I could pick. As much as I want to say the best friend getting shot, I know how women are when it comes to going into labor. Like, they need somebody there. But I think, I'd have to go to the friend. Because the
Critical
family,
condition.
yeah, the family just going to be there until I get back. Her family going to be there until I get back. Cause I know how fucked up that may sound to women out there, but that's a really tough one. I know women that I don't think that's a tough question
Is it
for
really
women.
tough?
For women, I think it's tougher for guys than girls, because girls don't get along. So, she got shot.
That's not funny.
I think I'm picking best friend. Sorry, guys. I'm just being honest. You picking the best friend?
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough. That's all we got for Would You Rather, guys. So let us know what y'all would do in the comments on YouTube and shit, because that's a tough one. We're going to go through music real quick. What we got here? So we got 30 minutes, so we got to wrap this up. I really was happy about this, but reportedly there is a new Sade album that is in the works for the first time in over a decade. So there's no name, there's no release date of when this is going to happen. But Sade has not released an album since 2010. So she has not released an album since we were in high school, since we graduated. Yeah. It's been 12 years. But reportedly there's one in the works. How old is Sade? It's a better question, because does she sound the same? I want to know.
She's like 57 or something?
She's 63.
Okay.
She's going to be 64 in January, so she's 63. But I'll definitely listen to this, and I hope it's still good. I actually listened to her last album recently, and I was like, this is actually still pretty good. This is actually some pretty good shit. Yeah, man, so Sade album could be coming soon. I want to give a shout out to Larry June, because I've talked about him on this podcast, and he shot me a little tweet, man. I want to shout Larry June, man. I ain't going to tell y'all what he said, because that's my business. All right? Just know the nigga shot me a little tweet. Go and see what nah, because he had tweeted, I thought this tweet of him was really like, I was like, damn, bro, that's some real shit. He said, once you can control your thoughts, you become unstoppable. And sometimes I have a hard time when it comes to overthinking shit. Brandon knows. He knows. Brandon knows. He's my nigga. And I know a lot of people may have a hard time with overthinking and shit like that. He's like, no. Once you control your thoughts, you become unstoppable. And it's so hard to be able to just sit there and control your thoughts, because a million things going through your mind, and like when you have a lot of shit going on too. Because I got a lot of shit going on right now. But I thought that was some dope shit. So I responded, I said, I think niggas is going to be like, oh, you corny, for my response. I said, I'm trying, Larry.
That's cute. That's a cute thing to say.
And you know when I tweeted that? I was in the mall too. And I was like, I'd be like, this would be funny if he actually saw that. And the nigga actually saw it. I actually had that thought for a quick second. He responded, at Perdell1992, because that's my name on Twitter. That's me. He said, we all out here just living and learning. He put the little orange. That's his little thing, the orange. What is this? Why he doing this? Why he did that? He making me a promise? He did the little finger emoji like this, where you do like a pinky promise.
What that piece there?
That's an orange.
Oh, okay.
His thing is the orange. Like, that's his thing. The little orange thing. Like, he be talking about that shit. Like, drinking orange juice and shit like that. Okay. Like, that's his thing. Like,
alright, bro. I mean,
like, Currency has the Jets. His shit's the orange.
What does Drake have? The owl?
Yeah, the owl. He said we all out here just living and learning. Shout out Larry June, man. He a real nigga, bro. Shout out him, man. And I needed that day. Just him saying the shit about controlling your thoughts. I needed that, man. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah. It's not easy. Definitely not easy doing that to have the control.
I think I'm gonna skip these next. Yeah, I'm gonna skip these next two because these two aren't that important. The next thing we gonna do. Reportedly Nas and Hit Boy are releasing King Disease 3 on November 11th. So when did number 2 come out?
Was it last year, right?
Yeah, it was recently. Why Nas gonna release?
Unless it was the beginning of this year.
Now
no, it was last year. King Disease 2 came out. No. It was last year. Then they released Magic, right?
It was this year. No, wait. Yeah, that was last year. They were both last year. Magic and King Disease 2 was last year. 2020 King Disease 1. 2021 King Disease 2. So 3 years in a row. He's doing this. I don't like this. I think it was cool just doing it those 2 times.
Because you're a hater?
I don't know. It's just like I don't know, bro. And now it's going to be 50 years old.
So?
I don't want to hear 50. And only 50-year-old I want to hear rapping is Jay-Z. Because he still does it. I'm not saying that Nas don't rap no more.
Don't be disrespectful, bro.
I don't know. I just thought it was cool. But Hit Boy, he putting some work in too because apparently he's putting out an album with Currency.
Oh, for real.
Hit Boy and Currency. They put out the album cover. They don't have a name, but they put out the album cover. They just standing next to a car. I put the album cover for both of these in the video so I can see it. But Hit Boy and Nas is dropping the 11th of this month. It's a Friday? Yeah, November 11th. And Hit Boy and Currency. What the fuck happened to the Currency in the JD album? The Jermaine Dupri one? What the fuck happened to that? That's what I want to know. Gotta put album covers. What happened to the Currency and fucking Jermaine Dupri album? The fuck happened to that? I don't know. The fuck? Ask this nigga. I really wanted to ask him that when I fucking saw him at the shit. Huh?
I don't have a Twitter.
You have one, you just don't use it.
I deleted that shit off my phone.
Oh, you deleted off your phone? But I think your account will still be there. But you probably logged out. But before we get into the Takeoff stuff, I had that, but I was like, bro, I don't feel like talking about all this shit. I had that written down, but I took it out.
I hope you get fucked.
He's not talking to me, guys. He's talking about somebody that kills people. Drake and 21 Savage, before we get into Takeoff, the unfortunate shit with Takeoff. Drake and 21 Savage, they put out the fucking video a couple weeks ago for Jimmy Cooks. So that video was released, and in the midst of that, there was a message in there that said, "This nigga, why you keep slamming on the table?
Oh,
Sticker right, and why are you showing me that? This nigga right here." Yeah, in the middle of the video, or I guess at the end, a little message popped up. It says, "Her loss." Her loss, like you lost me, bitch. Album by Drake and 21 Savage, October 28, 2022. Obviously that passed and it got moved for some reason. I don't remember why they said it got moved, but it's coming out this Friday, so the 4th. So Drake and 21 Savage are putting out an album. I don't know how this is gonna sound.
Can you just rap, bro? Because I already know.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be because 21 Savage.
But a title like that though.
Yeah, but 21 Savage ain't the type to sing, so I don't think he's going to be doing none of that. Drake is definitely going to have songs where he's singing and probably hooks where he's singing, but I think 21 is just going to be straight rapping. So I think this will be a primarily rap album. Because 21 Savage has never sung, so I don't see that happening. I think this will be close to the Drake and Future one. I think it'll be something like this. Because Drake even sung on there. And Future rapped. Did Future sing on that one? Did he sing?
Future definitely sings more than fucking 21 does.
Definitely does. But I'm just mad that Drake did an album with Future and now 21 Savage, but he never did one with Lil Wayne. I'm really mad about that, especially when they were at their peak. Because when Drake came out, Lil Wayne was still hot. So I'm trying to figure out. I was like, what the fuck is on this nigga's head? This is his head that he stole. I don't know how this is gonna sound, but I'm definitely gonna listen to it because it's Drake. And Drake, I don't know why he just keeps releasing so much music. I don't know why he doesn't. Drake wants to always be relevant. Like, this nigga just constantly wants people to just always be hearing him for whatever reason. And
well, I mean, we would be mad if we didn't hear him, right? He makes good music, right? So
he just hasn't put out a good project in years on his own.
But at least he'll have songs and all that kind of shit. At least they'll slap, you know.
What's somebody else besides Wayne that you would want to hear Drake do a collab album with? Besides the people he has and not Wayne.
About to say Future, fuck. Cole?
Nah, I wouldn't want to hear that.
Why not?
I would want to hear Cole and Kendrick, not Cole and Drake.
That's true. I'll give you that.
I'm trying to think. Who do I want to hear with Drake on a collab album? Besides, that's a tough one. Because who else is good?
Jay-Z.
I wouldn't be mad at that. You know what? I actually would not be mad at
And
that.
I need the other one to come out too, Rick Ross and Drake, because that would be
No, that's the one. That's the one. That is that one. I forgot about that one. That's it. It's Drake and Rick Ross. Jay-Z and Drake will be number 2 for me.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Jay-Z and Ross would be really good. I think Jay-Z and Rick Ross would be really good because they both got that rich talk type of rap, and they both can rap. I think that would be a really good collab on Jay-Z and Rick Ross. But I think Drake and Rick Ross would. I mean, yeah, Drake and Ross would be better. But that's the one. Drake and Ross. That is the one. They should do that. He should have did that.
I thought you said they was doing that.
They said they was doing that, but I'm saying he should have did that before this. I don't want to. I'm gonna listen to it, but when I saw this, I was just like, okay, that's cool. What collabs have they done? Jimmy Cooks, Sneakin'. I can't think of all of them. 21's been on a Drake song before, I think. Oh no, I guess we'll see. Because I think 21 Savage has gotten a lot better over the years. He's gotten a lot better rapping over the years. He's definitely gotten a lot better.
And I definitely like the shit that 21 releases, man. I definitely fuck with that album. The Savage Mode.
Yeah, 21's good. He's real dope. I fuck with him. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to give a RIP out on our first episode back. Of course, I'm sure all of y'all heard by now. Takeoff, member of course, the Migos, probably the hottest group. No, definitely not the hottest group in Atlanta history. No, definitely not. But definitely one of the They definitely changed the Atlanta rap for sure. They definitely are one of the. I could say they definitely are like had
top 3 probably
cultural influence, top 3 cultural influence on Atlanta for sure.
Yeah.
The other night it was reported that Takeoff and Quavo, and it's fucked up because we talked about on here that Offset has not been talking to them. We talked about what the rumor of what the reason was. So Offset was not with them, but Takeoff and Quavo were in Houston. Reportedly shooting dice. I'm going to read the whole thing here. Takeoff, 1/3 of the Migos, died after an early morning shooting in Houston. Law enforcement sources and multiple witnesses tell us the fatal incident went down shortly after 2:30 a.m. That's when cops got the call for a man shot at a bowling alley called 810 Billiards in Bowling, Houston. We're told Takeoff and Quavo were playing dice when an altercation broke out, and that's when someone opened fire, shooting Takeoff either in the head or near his head. He is pronounced dead at the scene. Again, guys, Takeoff is, I didn't say it already, but Takeoff is only 28 years old. He was born in 1994. TMZ Hip Hop has obtained footage from the scene, and you can see Quavo in an orange shirt and others gathered around Takeoff as they first tried to move him, but then put him back down, and Quavo yelled for someone to get help. I actually saw this video. I only saw it one time. Yeah, he was on the ground. Quavo did not look. He looked like he had no idea what to do. Of course, anybody in that situation with somebody that close, or people that don't know Quavo and Takeoff, that is their uncle and nephew. Quavo's the uncle. Takeoff is the nephew. Police tell us 2 others were shot and were taken to the hospital in private vehicles. Quavo was not injured. And I was telling Brandon this the other day. It's so crazy that every time these rappers get killed, there's always a fucking video of these niggas' bodies. How does this keep happening? And I saw somebody saying that niggas need to start being charged for shit like this. And I agree with that.
Damn, who said that? That's a good idea.
Twitter.
That's a good fucking idea.
Niggas really need to be...
That's a great idea.
And what's it for? Because you said it. What's the posting of the videos for? Because you told
Clout.
me earlier. Exactly.
Because that's all it is. It's not to show anybody else what or anything like, oh, I feel so bad. It's for clout. It's to get likes. It's to get clicks, just like Gilly has said.
Yeah, because Gilly put out a video talking about that.
And Gilly, bro, I really felt it. Bro, Gilly was mad, bro.
Yeah, he was very upset.
Rightfully
mad, so. Bro. This is a text message from somebody that was there of what happened at the incident. So Quavo was shooting dice and he was getting his pockets broke off bad. So dude had an attitude. Quavo had an attitude. And he was getting aggressive with the wrong mob ties nigga. Not gonna drop names. And dude got on his ass. Then somebody they was with jumped up. And that's when everybody bunched up. And then shots just started ringing off. The shots were coming from somebody that the Migos was with. But he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff on accident. And the other nigga started shooting back. And I think he got hit again, Takeoff. But ultimately his own niggas killed him. Because when he got hit the first time, I just seen his body just drop. Quavo was plexed up over some small shit. It really wasn't worth it. Takeoff was the coolest, quietest nigga in the room the whole time. He wasn't saying a word, just chilling in the cut. He didn't even know what was going on. He just jumped up and got shot out of nowhere. Houston for sure about to be a no-fly zone because mob supposed to be protecting these artists. Somebody they actually posted a photo of Quavo in the bunch shooting dice, and he said this is moments before. 3 people were shot, one fatally during a private party, and a man with a gunshot wound to the head or neck, pronounced to be Takeoff. It was friendly fire from someone in Quavo and Takeoff's convoy. Yeah, these niggas were shooting dice. My whole thing is, because this is a really unfortunate situation, because I don't even want to say all this, because it's like, man, this nigga still lost his life. It's a fucked up situation. Why y'all niggas playing dice? And y'all niggas are multimillionaire rappers. I don't understand why these niggas do certain shit that they do. I understand, like, some niggas want to have fun sometimes and just fuck off their money. But it's like, bro, why y'all niggas bunched up in a bowling alley shooting dice and gambling money? You niggas made it out the fucking hood. I almost said that. You niggas, and you know what? They didn't even make it out the hood. Because they not from the hood. They from Gwinnett. That's the thing about it. These niggas made it to being rappers to... That's my thing. That's my thinking behind this. You got out of doing... You made it rappers to provide for your family and get away from doing dumb, ignorant shit. Quavo got plexed over some stupid shit. He got pressed over some stupid shit. There's multiple people telling the same story. Dion, who's been on this podcast, who knows these niggas, who knows Offset, he said he heard the exact same story. Quavo got sassy, and this shit ended up happening. And I just don't understand the situation that what happened. And it's like Brandon was saying, it's like you chose to play dice, you chose to gamble your money. If he really was losing his money, why are you getting mad?
And the thing is, like, yo, you a rapper playing against people that are hanging out like outside of Bone Alley and all that kind of shit, bro. It's bound to get hustled, bro.
Yeah.
Whether it be Atlanta, it be Houston, it be New York, it be Cali, it be fucking what's that shit called? 3-Car Monty, CeeLo, all that kind of shit. All that shit is what hustlers do, bro. They do that out there to set you up and take your money. So you can't be mad if you the one who said, yes, I want to play. And clearly he was frustrated because after I heard the audio and the video, he was like, yo, you can't play like that. Like, you doing all this, whatever shicey stuff. He had said something like that along the lines. It's not word for word, but it's definitely what he had said in the beginning. Like he was like, I'm not feeling like how you playing all that kind of shit, but yet you still stepped up and play because people out there, they do that kind of shit. Tourists, to everybody that's willing to play, bro. Like, and if you want to be involved in that shit, best believe it's fixed. Like, people gonna take your money, and you're over here getting pressed about that kind of stuff. You can't be doing that, man, because you putting yourself in that position where of course they're gonna take your money, and then what you going, what you gonna do,
Most of these situations with these rappers is a lot of not every situation, but a lot of these situations are stuff that could have easily been avoided, and it's really fucked up that the Migos story had to end this way because we don't know if they were going to get back together or what they were going to do because the situation with Offset. It's fucked up that Offset wasn't there, and now they had to call Offset in the midst of them not talking and tell them that Takeoff unfortunately passed away. And Offset probably feels like shit because he wasn't there. He wasn't talking to him. He didn't get to say a real goodbye. So this is a really fucked up situation. And Takeoff was the best rapper out of all 3 of these niggas.
Yeah.
For sure. Takeoff was definitely the best rapper of all 3 of these niggas, and it's a really unfortunate situation that the quietest, calmest, coolest one out of all of them, and like so they said in the text message he was just chilling, got up and just got shot out of nowhere, So, I think they put out, I want to read this tweet somebody said. Somebody said niggas think any minor disagreement requires gunplay. True. Somebody also said, we lost XXX Tentacion, Juice WRLD, King Von, Mac Miller, Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke, Young Dolph, Draco the Ruler, Mac Miller, Mo3, Huey, Snooty Wild, Jade the Youngin, Trouble, PNB Rock, and now Takeoff in the past 4 years. I don't even know.
And what's crazy is that a lot of those people on that list got shot and killed.
X, King Von, Nipsey, Pop Smoke, Dolph, Draco.
By their own people.
Yeah, Mo3. I don't know about Huey and this other guy. Trouble.
By their own people.
PNB Rock. That's 10.
Your own color. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's 10 people. I don't know about Huey and Snooty Wild and JD Young. I don't know about them. I don't think
Mo3 got ran down on the highway.
Yeah,
I
put him on there. I remember that. It's about 10 of them that were shot for sure on this list. Coroners today they released that Takeoff was shot in the head and torso, according to a report from the medical examiner's office. The Harris County medical examiner lists Takeoff's primary cause of death as penetrating gunshot wounds of the head and torso into arm. It appears the office has concluded its investigation As reported, Takeoff, yeah, he's gone down, yeah. So yeah, rest in peace to Takeoff, man, for real. I really want to say that for real. Nobody could have really imagined the Migos story. And then like this, I saw a lot of people on Facebook saying like y'all niggas don't even know like that era when the Migos first came out, like 2013.
Yeah, they definitely had that vibe, and they definitely had a lot of people biting their style, bro, because of how they could feed off one another, man.
Definitely had a lot of niggas birthed a very prominent style in Atlanta for sure.
Yeah, so
for sure.
And like I said, I feel bad really for Offset because
he wasn't around and not talking.
Because it's probably paining him right now. Definitely Quavo too, but it's paining him right now that he couldn't say goodbye, bro.
Yeah, and I saw.
So I feel real bad for him.
Also, Offset changed his profile picture to a picture of Takeoff.
I saw that. Yeah.
So and it's crazy because Quavo and Takeoff were doing the duo thing on their own now. So now what happens now, dude? Quavo and Offset, men, their relationship, what happened? And
they have to, bro. They don't have no choice, bro.
Do they just do a duo now? Because if I was them, I wouldn't want to do it no more. I wouldn't want to do anything now. I wouldn't want to do, because he's gone, because Takeoff's gone. That's just me. I wouldn't want to do anything no more. I would still rap, but I wouldn't do a group. I wouldn't do it no more. That's just me. I wouldn't want to do us, just me and him. I'm mad that Quavo and Takeoff did that, honestly. If I was Offset, I would be pissed about that, because it's like, bro, why y'all doing this without me? Because y'all mad at me. So now y'all trying to do y'all own thing. I would have been pressed about that, so... But now, even more, no. There's no Migos no more. Because without him, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So, again, rest in peace to Takeoff, man. It's a very unfortunate situation. I don't know when this shit's going to end.
Yeah.
How many rappers we got to fucking keep giving RIPs to. Like, this shit is very unfortunate. But definitely want to say RIP to Takeoff, man. Because this shit is really fucked up, man. You niggas that be always posting videos, you niggas do need to be charged. Because this shit is just sick. It's fucked up and stupid. But we'll skip sports. Because it's not really anything important in sports, because we only got like 10 minutes. I'm just upset that there's not going to be a Crawford and fucking Spence fight. Terrence Crawford is fighting somebody else now on December 10th. Earl Spence said, nigga been stalling for months. I could have fought you in November. That's not happening. Looks like Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Looks like that's going to happen in January.
Hopefully, because they've been some rocky
I didn't
shit
know
with that.
I didn't know their height was this much of a difference. Gervonta's 5'5", Garcia's 5'10". I didn't know that the height difference.
Yeah, Gervonta's actually pretty stout, bro.
They're both undefeated. They're both calling each other out. That's pretty much all.
As far as that Bud situation, man, I don't think Bud wants to risk that record, man. I don't know.
Spence hasn't lost either, right?
They both haven't lost.
I was really looking forward to that shit, so I'm really upset about that.
Yeah, I was too. But
Tom Brady's getting divorced. That's the only other thing. He put out a statement, and it's so funny because somebody pointed out to me that his statement and his wife's statement look completely different. Like, she's like throwing little shit in there, and Tom Brady is just like straight, respect. Not saying that hers wasn't respectful, but she just threw little subtle shit in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, damn, y'all couldn't wait till the season was over? Like, she couldn't wait till the season was over? Like, you get a divorce in the middle of the NFL season, and this nigga loves football? I think she did that on purpose.
Yeah.
But that was the only other thing we had. So we're going to end the episode in the Q&A segment because I want to spend at least like 9 minutes on this. So, again, this is the last segment of the podcast. If you have anything you want to send to us, socialjunkiePod@gmail.com for the Q&A segment, guys. We'll let you know when we stop doing the email stuff and we have the anonymous question thing in our link tree on our Instagram. So, yeah, Q&A segment. Somebody sent this question to us. This was a couple weeks ago. This was in the middle of October, so... shout out to you, man. I know you probably been waiting. We didn't forget you. This is kind of long too. So let me just get to it. So, this is a male. He said, "What up, fellas? I haven't even read this shit since I first screenshotted this. I have a question for your podcast Q&A topic. Now, I've had both of these situations happen in my lifetime, unfortunately, but I want to know your opinions on what you think is worse: your girlfriend cheating on you with your best friend, or your girlfriend cheating on you with a close family member." Now, it's really fucked up, guys. He didn't say this. I'm just saying it's really fucked up that he said both of these have happened to him. Now, the family situation, that person on my end actually had sex with my girlfriend. And as you can imagine, we no longer speak to each other. This was years ago. Him and his family member. Where was I at? Where was I at? We no longer speak to each other. This was years ago, but we all went to the same community college. It's in the past now. But the situation with my best friend was more recent. This was 2 different girls he's talking about. I'm single now, as you could expect. I don't know if my best friend fucked her or not to this day. I don't know what to believe. but they did go behind my back together. Hope this isn't too long, just venting. What do you guys think is worse to go through? Your girlfriend cheating on you with your best friend or family member? Hold on, I want to say I'm very sorry this happened to you, brother, because that is very fucked up that both of these things happen to you. I know you probably want to give up on relationships, but don't give up, brother. There's girls that won't do this.
I'm going to definitely say it's probably... Because you can have family members, right? But you won't be as close.
He said a close family member.
Close family member?
He said that. He specifically
Well, I think it's definitely... Well, then it's definitely... If it's a close family member, that's probably the worst. I think you're asking the wrong question, but... I mean,
what you mean?
I mean, I guess he just wanted to know which is worse, but I mean, if that's really all that you want to know, yeah, the family member's worse.
Why you say you're asking the wrong question? Because
to be honest with you, bro, if I'm not saying that you had to like, let me try to put this in a way.
Moocher. You more worried about the girl? Like,
I'm more worried about
the girls he's choosing to be with.
Correct, and the signs that it has to be something that you're ignoring, bro. It has to be something that you're ignoring, or that you're overlooking. Yeah, I'm not blaming you. Keep that in mind. I'm not blaming you.
It's just kind of weird that 100%. Two girls that you've been with, one went behind your back with a family member, and one went behind your back to your best friend.
I don't know if you too trusting or something like that, or you just kind of overlook because. At some point, there is always light signs. Would you agree? There is some form of signs.
Yeah, and I know how that can probably bother him, so I don't want to say the wrong thing. Because that'll bother people, like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with me for these girls to be doing this? Like, I know that's what a nigga will think. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Sometimes girls are just shicey, so you don't got to think anything wrong with you, but you have to... Right now, the thing is right now, you got to adjust. And I know that's not what you ask and all that kind of stuff, because if you really, truly asking which is worse... It's definitely a close family member because that blood is thick, right? That's your family, that's your blood, right? Best friend, yeah, you could be close with them and all that kind of stuff, but your family, especially when you're close with them, you would expect them not to do you that type of wrong. So that's definitely worse. But all in all, what do you do with this information? They're both bad. Yeah. What do you do with this information? You don't do anything with it.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel you.
Do you take it and you just feel sorry for yourself? Because that's not what you do. I get what you you're trying to say and all that kind of stuff, man. But the thing is, you can keep talking.
Yeah, I know. I think I want to say the best friend.
But he said it's a close family member, bro.
I know, but I think that the best friend might be worse.
I think you're wrong.
I think that might be worse.
Okay, why do you say?
Because I think you with your best friend more than you with your close family member. To me,
but that's why I asked close family member.
I mean, yeah, he said that, but I'm saying I think that most people are with their best friends more often than they are with their close family.
But a lot of people have quote unquote. Now keep this in mind, close friends, but they really ain't close friends. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, he's saying like best friend.
I understand that, but keep in mind why I'm saying that.
Yeah, but when he say best friend, I'm envisioning you.
A lot of people ain't like that though.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you're right. But I don't know, because I think for me that would be worse. Best friend.
Like I said, man, I hopefully hopefully I answered that the original question, man. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm level with you, bro. I'm gonna go the extra mile and just say that. Just pay attention from now on when you get into a relationship and see if there's signs because at some point there's some sort of signs, and just don't be as trusting with these females, and just watch who you're around and how they move, because. To some degree, that best friend really wasn't a best friend.
For sure, because that would have not happened.
Because that wouldn't have happened, bro.
That definitely would not have happened.
So,
yeah, that's really fucked up. I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro. But yeah, I think.
But don't give up, like he said. Don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up on love, even though love sucks. Just don't give up on it. Yeah. What's a good reggae song? I was supposed to be reggae month last month, but the month ended before we came back. What's a good reggae song that we could play to get up out here? We appreciate y'all if you made this far into episodes, but we got to close out, man, because Brandon got stuff to do. We going on a time limit. So, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all if you made this far into the episode, man. It's episode 156. We should be back and running up every single week, man. We appreciate y'all. What should I play? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I like that song.
That's a throwback, bro.
I'm spelling his name wrong, but
Just like the currency, though.
yeah. We appreciate it, man. Let me move my little shit over. Appreciate y'all, man, for real, man. It's a good episode. It's a good first episode back. Rest in peace to Takeoff, man, for real.
Rest in peace, man.
What else I got? I'm P, that's Brandon. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, man, every single week. We appreciate y'all, man. Shit disconnected again.